I'm not about to put my money on Chelsea. Like, no. So I feel like it's gonna be a win for Arsenal, like a 3-2, 3-1 kind of win. Like, I don't see Chelsea surprising or shocking me because they haven't done that in a while. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Football with Priscilla. I'm Priscilla, obviously. So hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And ladies and gentlemen, football is finally back. Yes, the international break is finally over, and what a way for us to return to football than the games that were played on Saturday, which were amazing. Each game after the other was different and was amazing. We had some shocking results. Chelsea, I mean, I was not expecting that, but hey, Chelsea shocked me. So today I just want us to talk about the games that were played yesterday, as well as go through a review of the predictions that I made. In my previous video, I made predictions with regards to the games that would be played on Saturday, the Big Six. So I want us to go through and see if I actually know what I'm talking about. But before we get into the video for today, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, the results for yesterday were as follows. Liverpool beat Everton, Man City beat Brighton, Chelsea drew with Arsenal, which was a shocking result for me. I literally, oh my God, like, I underestimated Chelsea. But anyway, so yeah. And Manchester United beat Sheffield. Surprise, surprise. So the first game we're going to talk about is Liverpool versus Everton. Now, this one wasn't a surprise, okay? In my predictions, I said Liverpool were going to beat Everton, right? I said it was going to be a 3-0. You know what? For proof's sake, let's watch the clip. I think it's going to be Liverpool win, and I think Liverpool is going to score 3 goals. Like, it's going to be a 3-0 win. So I actually said Liverpool would beat Everton 3-0, and it ended up being 2-0. Do you know how towards the end of the game I was just like, more, I need you to score one more goal. Nunes, I need you to score one more goal. But then it's funny because Everton were down to 10 men, and Liverpool couldn't still capitalize on the fact that Everton were down to 10 men. I thought after Everton were down to 10 men, like Liverpool would actually go and win like a 5-6-0. But actually, Everton gave them a game. Like, it wasn't easy for Liverpool at all. They were looking laggy. Maybe it's because of the international break. A lot of players had to come back, which for me, now, you know, when players complain about the fact that they're playing too many games, you can see it with the results that were there yesterday. Like, on a normal day, when Liverpool is fresh off, they have trained, they have rested, that game would have ended as 6-0. But like, obviously them coming from international breaks from different continents, coming to England and everything, training and trying to get back to the fitness, that's why we saw a 2-0 scoreline. But listen, it's not a shocker that Liverpool beat Everton. I don't think Everton would have still beat Liverpool even if it was 11v11. So yeah, Liverpool versus Everton. I said 3-0. Liverpool beat Everton 2-0. So I wasn't so far off, okay? I wasn't so far off. The next game we're going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is Man City versus Brighton. Now, first of all, let's watch the clip with regards to what I said was going to be the scoreline. So I'm going to go with a Man City win, a 2-1 Man City win over Brighton. I said it was going to be a 2-1, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, it did. It was a 2-1 scoreline. So I do know what I am talking about. You should have seen the smile on my face. I was like, I'm actually that good. Anyway, so yeah, Brighton versus Man City was an absolute amazing game. It was very interesting. Brighton is so annoying. Like, they're that team that bullies big teams. I know a lot of people are saying, oh no, Brighton will beat Man City. Man City have fallen off. Listen, you never really underestimate Man City. You don't remove Man City from a conversation just because they've been having 2 games. I keep on saying this. People are like, oh no, Man City are falling off. Maybe this might not be their season. No. Man City might gain steam in January or February and it's over for the rest of us. So listen, that game was interesting. The goals by Haaland and Alvarez. Can I just say, Alvarez is actually making a case for himself. You know, in a team where there's Haaland and you're still managing to get goals for yourself, still managing to put yourself on the spotlight, then you're that good of a player. And I think not enough people give credit to Alvarez. A lot of people don't talk about Alvarez, but he's actually an amazing player. Imagine in a team that has Erling Haaland who scores 50-something goals, yet Alvarez manages to make a case for himself. It's like when Luis Suarez went to Barcelona. I mean, Barcelona is Messi. Messi is Barcelona. But Suarez, at a certain point, managed to make a name for himself. He managed to put himself in the conversation, and I think Alvarez has managed to put himself in that Man City conversation. He's very I think he's more versatile than Erling Haaland. You know, he can play off the striker. I don't think Erling Haaland can do that. He can make assists. I don't think Erling Haaland, he can here and there, but I think Alvarez is better at creating assists for other players. So for me, I think people don't give Alvarez enough credit, but he's actually a good player. And when I look at Alvarez and Haaland, I always remember Cristiano Ronaldo and Wayne Rooney. And I know a lot of people preferred Ronaldo to Wayne Rooney because Ronaldo was the star, he was the one scoring the goals, he was done doing the dribbling, well and good. But for me, I always noticed Wayne Rooney because he was the one who was actually working hard to create that space for Cristiano Ronaldo to score so many goals. I'm going to make a blunt statement, but I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo would have thrived as much if players like Wayne Rooney never gave him the space to do that, if players like Benzema never gave him the space to do that. And I think it's the same thing with Erling Haaland. He's an amazing striker. Like, you can't take that away from him. But when he has players like Alvarez, Foden, Jack Grealish, they allow him that space to be the amazing striker that he is. And I think Alvarez is one of the most important players at Man City. So credit to Alvarez. Listen, he needs to be given his flowers. He's an absolutely amazing player. And for me, Cristiano Ronaldo, Wayne Rooney for me is my all-time favorite player. He's an absolute legend. Even the time Cristiano Ronaldo was with Manchester United, I always preferred Wayne Rooney, and it's still the same case right now. Haaland, Alvarez, I prefer Alvarez over Haaland. Same thing with Mo Salah and Mane. For me, I know a lot of people like Mo Salah. He's the one, he was the star scoring goals, etc. But I think for me, I always was drawn to Mane as opposed to Salah. So yeah. So listen, I actually know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. If this is not a reason for you to share my videos, like my videos more, and subscribe, then I don't know what is. Because listen, perfect prediction. The other game that I want us to talk about is Chelsea versus Arsenal. Now, this game was actually very interesting in that I feel like Arsenal did not bring their A game, but Chelsea did bring their A game. I think from the beginning of the game, Chelsea were pressing, Chelsea were intense. Arsenal only got into the game really like after like 25 minutes. Chelsea was really pushing. My problem with Chelsea is, how do you have Raheem Sterling as your striker? Like, it's that bad? Like, are we having, like, is the problem with Chelsea that bad that you have Raheem Sterling as your striker? Like, can we talk about this? Chelsea fans, I mean, tell me, what is this? What is this thing about you having Raheem Sterling as your striker? Like, y'all are not worried? Because I am. I kept on saying Chelsea were not going to shock me, but there was a part of me that was saying, Priscilla, you never know. And listen, the universe just had to do something and shocked me. But I think Chelsea played well. They were intense. On the midfield, they won a lot of balls on the midfield. And I think as opposed to, for me, okay, I'm going to say this. I personally don't prefer Jorginho, like, on the midfield. For Arsenal, I feel like having Jorginho as a number 6 kind of doesn't work to their favor. I feel like I would have Partey as my starting number 6 as opposed to Jorginho, but hey, Arsenal started with Jorginho. Maybe Partey is injured, or maybe just put Declan Rice sitting as a 6. But yeah, even Declan Rice playing as a 8 is fine. But for me, Jorginho he doesn't do it for me on that Arsenal midfield. But I think Chelsea really won the battle on the midfield. That said, can we talk about Enzo Fernandez, who is an absolute delight of a midfielder? And when I see that, knowing that Manchester had the chance of getting Enzo Fernandez and we did not, breaks me to the core. It breaks me to the core. But listen, Enzo, an absolute delight of a midfielder. Declan Rice, yo, absolute delight of a midfielder. But listen, it was an amazing game. With that said, can we look at what I said was going to be the scoreline and who was going to win? So I feel like it's going to be a win for Arsenal, like a 3-2, 3-1 kind of win. Okay, so I said obviously Chelsea was not going to shock me. Listen, I was talking a big game, okay? I was busy saying 3-2. It was almost going to be a 3-2 if they had more time. Like, I knew, even though Chelsea had scored 2-0, I knew Arsenal was able to get back in the game. I know Chelsea played well, but they have a certain inconsistency with them, right? Chelsea have a certain inconsistency with them. That's why even when they were like when they scored 2 goals, I was like, Arsenal has a chance of scoring, and given more time, it would have ended 3-2. So listen, there was not enough time, but honestly, if there was, Arsenal was going to beat Chelsea. It was going to end into 3-2. But hey, you can't get everything 100%. So last game I want us to talk about is Manchester United versus Sheffield. Ladies and gentlemen, this game was actually interesting. Um, when you think about it, Manchester United should actually be beating Sheffield 5-0. We shouldn't be negotiating and scoring like 2-1 against Sheffield. Like, come on. That shouldn't be our standard. No. But listen, Manchester United is also we also have a lot of injuries. It was good seeing players coming back from injury. Unfortunately, we have players going in injury. Like Casemiro is injured now. It's good seeing that Amrabat is fit. It was good seeing Mount is fit, and Varane is fit. But then we actually don't have Casemiro anymore. We don't have a left fullback. Like ish. When I think about the Champions League that's coming, I'm just like, we're in for it. But hey, it was a nice, interesting, calm game. We expected more from Manchester United, but the state at which Manchester United is, this is actually what a normal result should be like. With that said, let's look at a clip of what I said the game would be. It's gonna be a Manchester United 2-0 or 2-1 win. And I was on point. 2-1. Listen, accurate prediction. I should have said who was going to score. Imagine if I said Scott McTominay is going to score. Wow. But yeah, so Manchester United, like I said, would beat Sheffield 2-1, and indeed they got to beat Sheffield 2-1. I just knew we were going to concede a goal because of the defense that we have. But can I just say this? Evans and Maguire are not so horrible. I feel like with Evans, he doesn't have the pace, but he's very good with the positional awareness. That I will give him. Harry Maguire, I feel like him not being a captain anymore has been good for him. He's actually playing his way back into form. Like, if you think Harry Maguire is a horrible player with the way he's been playing, then you're just a hater. I think he's improving bit by bit. He doesn't have the pace, but I think what can help Harry Maguire is being very good at positional awareness. He should know where to be and when to be. Even if he's slow, because of his positional awareness, it can at least cater for his slow pace. And I think he's been doing well. He's been playing well. Victor Lindelof, I think, was playing well as well at the left back, right? We don't have Regulon, we don't have Luke Shaw, we don't have Malaysia. But, I think Lindelof did well. Overall, I think the backline did well. Listen, I'm actually feeling bad for Dalot at this point because he has to play it game in, game out because there's no one to replace him. But hey, it was good of the backline, right? My biggest worry with Manchester United, ladies and gentlemen, is how come our strikers are not scoring goals? Am I the only one who's worried? Am I overthinking this? But like, it should worry us that our strikers are not scoring goals. Hoyland didn't score, Rashid didn't score, Martial didn't score. McTominay scored. Dalot scored. It should be worrisome if your top scorers are McTominay and Casemiro. We should be worried. So listen, it was an absolutely amazing game, ladies and gentlemen. I got 2 out of 2. Out of the 4, out of the 4 predictions that I made, ladies and gentlemen, I got 3 correct and 1 wrong. But like with regards to the accuracy, I got 2 correct and 2 wrong, which is not so bad, right? Because of that, ladies and gentlemen, I think I deserve to get above 10 likes, right? It's only fair that I get above 10 likes, right? So yeah, so that's all I had for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Comment down in the comment section if you made predictions with regards to the games on Saturdays and your predictions were accurate, because mine, well, they tried. So yeah, so that's all I had for you guys today. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you share, like, subscribe. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and turn your notifications on to know when next I post a video. Bye.